Hi, it's Tash from Pacifica, and this short video tutorial will show you, as a supervisor or someone who manages timesheet approvals within Snowy and Monaro Regional Council, how to approve, review and reject timesheet that has been submitted. This is the second video in the series and should be watched in conjunction with the first video. Authority will send you, as a supervisor, an email advising you that your employee has submitted their timesheet. In addition to the email, you will have the ability to see where your staff are at with their timesheets throughout the week and send them reminders. Let's get started. What you're seeing, as you know, is the main Authority portal menu. You would have received an email to say that a timesheet has been submitted and needs your approval. You can use the My Task option and just click on the hyperlink, which will take you to the two tasks that you've got. Depending on how many staff, you may have a few of them there, but you can click on one and it will take you to the multiple. I'm just going to go back to the My Home to show you other options. You can also go on the left-hand side to the Manager Timesheet Approval. We might use that option now. So we're going to go Manager Timesheet Approval. And you won't be able to get into this if you don't supervise staff and if you're not an online timesheet approver, okay? So this filter here, it automatically retrieves timesheets, so based on a no filter, okay? What we want to do is we want to highlight timesheets, but you can see timesheets or leave, and you could approve and reject leave and timesheets in this same function. I want to include future purely because I submitted a timesheet as the admin assistant in the future, so I wanted to see that one. I also want to see what's been submitted because I want to review and approve them. So then I'm going to use those ticks and click Retrieve Timesheets. And what it's doing now is it's showing you all the staff for what weeks, what has been approved and things like that. So this is where you're going to review them. So you can click on here and you go off, and it's going to tell you who the actual supervisor is. It would expect to be yourself unless you're an alternate approver. So what we've got here is the 27th of June. The standard hours, according to the work pattern, is 35 hours. They've normally submitted 29. Okay, so that's in red because it is under the work pattern amount. Okay, and what we've got here is 35. Normal is 37. We've got overtime of 2 hours. Okay. And we've got 35, 35, and overtime of 2 hours. So what you would want to do here is you would want to click on the employee that you're checking, and basically you're just seeing the timesheet, and you're going to see that on Monday that person was 1 hour above their work pattern of 8 hours, and Tuesday they were under, Wednesday they were over, Thursday they were on point at 7, and Friday. And you can just click through these to see and have a look at them. You'd want to know and see if they were using the correct cost accounts. Make sure that their hours are as you believe they are. If they had any leave, if they've submitted those kind of things. You'd want to do your due diligence around wanting that to happen. If you look at the Wednesday, we've got Wednesday the 1st of July, they've used their My Standard Cost account for 10 hours, and you're like, well, no, out on that Wednesday they were out mowing lawn or doing something around a park. So you need to, they need to change that and use a correct cost account. So if you wanted to do that, you could unsubmit this. And if you unsubmit that, it'll send an email back to the employee to say that they need to do further reviews, okay? And that would then take it out of your approvals list, okay, because it hasn't yet been submitted. So then the employee would make the change and then it would come back to you. Okay, so that's what that happens there. So say you're happy with it, you could just use the cross up the top here and then head back in here. So then you'd want to go to your next employee. In this case, it's the same employee, but you would see your multiple of employees here. Once again, you want to check all of your work, okay? So this is 8 hours, they are over, they were over and on time. And then you would keep looking at that, and then you would unsubmit if you need to and go from there. Say you are happy with all of that, then you would click in these tick boxes and you would go approve selected. And then that is going to then send it off to payroll, okay? Say for an example, so then what we can do there is we might do that now and we might go approve selected, okay? So the timesheets have been approved, we're going to close and then away it goes. I'm just going to refresh that manager timesheet approval now. And I'm going to come into here and go include future for just timesheets. And I might say, show me all of them that have been submitted, okay? There's none there. So there's none ready for your approval, okay? You might want to see the sum that have been created and entered. Retrieve. And it's showing you one that's been created but hasn't yet been sent through to you, okay? And say that due date was coming up, you could click on this and you could email them, or you could email all overdue records, okay? And so those are the things that you can do as a manager if you have got 20 or 30 staff and you know that cut-off is 5 o'clock tomorrow. So you want to go in and find everyone that's created or entered their timesheets for this pay period, week starting, the whatever week you're working on, and send them an email or chase them up, okay? And then, so then what you would do is you would then just want to check and make sure that any have been submitted. And if we click on the approve section, you will see those are the ones that have been approved, okay? So once they've been approved, they are now in payroll's bucket and payroll's hands. So then every week on a Monday morning, payroll will then post those to payroll. So that's still, at the moment, they are still sitting in online timesheet land and can still be adjusted by payroll, okay? But they can't be adjusted by the employee or by yourself because they are going to be posted if the employee goes to look at them. But what you would do is if you know you've made a mistake or there's been an error or a change, you would need to speak to your payroll team. Okay, at that point, payroll will then grab that data, move them into payroll and complete the payroll system. Okay, so that's how you would work with those. You could once again use another one and check all the ones that have been posted, and then you'll see all of those ones that have been posted. So that's as simple as that, is in retrieving. If you have any questions, please see your payroll team. Thank you. Bye.